examinations as far as BBA entrance examinations are concerned. Very good morning. I'm Vijay Kalyan Jha and I welcome you to Grade Up. How are you doing? So the big news is that IPM 80 is on 12th of June. IPM 80 of IIM Rohtak and IPM 80 of IIM Indore is on 14th of June. Alright, so within 48 hours, you may have to take two major entrance examinations. Alright, so let's look at the details of this notification. Okay, as I've already told you that the examination is on June 12th and the time would be in the second half, that is from 2 to 4 p.m. There are some major changes here. We are going to talk about each one of those changes, right? So when it comes to IPM 80 of IIM Rohtak, you are left with exactly 114 days. So I'm sure you must have already started your preparations. Okay. Now the application window has already been opened. The application window has already been opened, right? It began on February 15 and you can apply till May 5. But please apply as soon as possible. Do not wait for the last day or the last date. And what is the application fee? Application fee across categories is INR 3,890. This is slightly expensive. Probably the most expensive after CLAT application fee. Isn't that? They charge you slightly more than 4,000 rupees. Okay. All right. What is the course fee? The course fee at IIM Rohtak, for this IPM, though Grade Up does not look at this program as an IPM, we expect almost all of you, right, to use the exit option after 3 years. So for us, it's a 3-year BBA program and we would want all of you to exercise the exit option. Okay, so the course fee for the first 3 years is INR 15.53 lakhs. Of course, this is expensive. Programs from IIMs are mostly expensive, right? But this is certainly better than paying money to some private institutes and you get educational loan. You get education loan. So please do not worry about that. You just have to ensure your admission. The moment you ensure your admission, go to the nearest nationalized bank and a few private banks as well, and you will get education loan. All right, they would not hesitate in giving any loan to you. And very important, once you complete the course, you should be in a position to repay the loan yourself. Your parents would not have to worry about that. Okay. Now, of course, the breakup of this fee is that in the first year, you will have to cough up 5.05 lakhs. Okay. In the second year, 5.24 lakhs. And in the third year also 5.24 lakhs. And mind you, mess charges are extra. And even at this cost, you will have to share your room. Okay, and don't be very excited. Rooms for girls and boys are separate. Okay, all right. Now the personal interview this time also would be conducted online. Last year it was conducted online. This time also it would be conducted online. All right, but in comparison with last year, the importance of the interviews has certainly come down. We'll talk about that. And you have to calculate your marks. We told you that the eligibility is 60% for 3 categories: EWS, OBC, NC, and of course general category, right? So that's 60% of 55% minimum score in 12th and 10th has to be calculated on the basis of the top 5 subjects, best 5. Okay. SB is asking, how is Jindal for MBA? At this stage, do not think about that, dear. All right, concentrate on BBA. Are you in class 12 at this stage, or have you just cleared class 12? So there is no question of thinking about MBA at this stage. Think about BBA. Okay, and moreover, I certainly think that even when it comes to the MBA, Jindal should not be any of your top 25 choices. All right, in my opinion, if you do not work hard, if you're not able to clear some prestigious examinations, then only you take shelter at a place like Jindal. If you have money and you have not been able to clear some prestigious examinations, yes, you will go to Jindal. I'm not a great fan of Jindal, of course. All right. Okay. Now, One big relief for you here is that you need not have mathematics as a subject in class 12 in order to be eligible for this program. Even if you're from humanities without maths, you're eligible. Okay? As long as you have 60% in your best 5 in class 12 as well as class 10, you're eligible. Okay? No such criterion like you should have maths or you should have statistics or you should have English. All right. So one problem with DU-JAT is that they straight away tell you that if you do not have maths and English as two of your subjects, okay, you're not eligible. Okay. And in our opinion, in GradeUp's opinion, that is not a very good thing to do. Okay. That is segregating students without giving them a chance. All right. Second thing, when it comes to the top 3 BBA programs in the country, and mind you, I'm choosing my words very carefully. Okay. When it comes to the top 3 BBA programs, for us, we look at these IPMs from the IIMs just as BBAs initially. Okay. So for us, the top 3 BBA programs would be from, and not necessarily in the order. Okay. IPM from IIM Indore. All right. College of Business Studies. Okay, BMS from College of Business Studies, University of Delhi, and IPM from IIM Rohtak. Now, IPM from IIM Rohtak will definitely be the third one. Okay, whether IIM Indore will be, IPM IIM Indore would be number 1, or BMS from Delhi University, College of Business Studies would be number 1. That is debatable. IIM Rohtak, IPM from IIM Rohtak will certainly be number 3 in our opinion. All right. Okay. Of course, this course was introduced in 2019 only, and for you is going to be the third batch, 2021-26, though we look at it as 2021-24, because we would expect you to exercise your exit option in 2024, okay, and work probably for a year or two and then do your MBA from an even better institute, right? So this course was introduced in 2019, and in 2021 is going to be the third batch. Okay, and even when it comes to entrance examination for this program and other things, please do not look at 2020 paper, because that was an exceptional year. All right, they had tried to create a test, in fact a home proctor test, all right, in which we believe cheating was possible. All right, and moreover, the structure was certainly not what the structure was in 2019, but now this year in 2021, they have come back to the structure which they had in the year 2019. Okay, so let's look at certain things now. Eligibility, as we have already told you, 60% in 10th and 12th for general EWS and OBC NC categories, only 55%, a minimum of 55%. It's not that if you have 57%, you're not eligible. All right, a minimum of 55% for SC, ST, and PWD candidates. Okay, so what is a natural corollary? You should be born on or after August 1, 2001. Okay, hi Santosh, how is this good for CLAT student? Santosh, there are many students who appear for CLAT as well as a few BBA entrance examinations. Okay, and once they have all the final results with them, then they decide what should they be going for. All right, so many students, they want to keep, right, their options open, which is why we are doing this on this channel as well. All right, okay, now, yes, what else? When it comes to the age limit, okay, maximum of 20 years on July 31, 2021. No relaxation to any category, no matter which category you are from. बुढ़े नहीं हो सकते आप, okay? So you cannot be older than 20 years, and the cutoff date for that is July 31, 2021. All right? Okay. Of course, we have been telling you that we look at this as a 3-year course and not as a 5-year course. So BBA plus MBA degree, okay, of course, if you get a minimum CGPA of 5, which most of you would, okay, they will allow you to do your MBA also from IIM Rohtak, but that is not how we look at it, okay? So BBA plus MBA degree you can get in 5 years, and you may exit with a BBA degree after 3 years, and that is exactly what GradeUp wants you to do. All right? Okay. The 5 year is divided in 15 trimesters. I'm sure you're aware of this, that many good institutes follow trimester system and not a semester system. In case of a semester system, you have 2 terms in a year. In case of a trimester system, you have 3 terms in a year. Okay, so in IIM Rohtak also, right from the beginning, the first year of your program, they follow a trimester structure. So straight away 5 years and every year 3 terms. So 5 into 3, 15 trimesters. All right. Okay. Now, what is the selection criteria? This is where they have introduced major changes this year. First of all, written ability test is not there. So aptitude test. The aptitude test for which you would be appearing on June 12 from 2 to 4 p.m. carries 45% weight. Personal interview, earlier it used to carry a lot of weight, but now it carries only 15% weight. And unfortunately, okay, past academics, your scores in 10th and 12th, it carries 40% weight. I'm personally not very happy about this. Not only because I was not a serious student and did not score much in my class 12, but I believe that you should not penalize people as much, okay, for their past sins. Okay, 40% is a lot, but then that is how it is there in case of the College of Business Studies also. Okay, it happened at least twice that I topped the entrance test, but in the overall merit list, my rank was around 300 because I had only 60% in my class 12. Okay, so here 40% emphasis is on your scores of classes 10 and 12. Okay, they haven't given anything categorically that what would be the division, but our presumption is that probably it would be 20% for your score in class 10 and 20% for your score in class 12. Okay, all right. Now, the structure of the aptitude test, it would be an MCQ, multiple choice question test. All right, and total number of questions 120. Every question would have 4 options. All right. So 40 questions from quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability. All right. So duration of the test 120 minutes. 120 minutes, 120 questions, 40 questions from each of quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and verbal ability. All right. 40 questions. Okay. And there would be sectional time limits this time. There would be sectional time limits. How much? Again, equal division there as well. 40 minutes for each of the sections. So 40 minutes and 40 questions for each of the 3 sections. All right, that is how it's going to be. It's going to be a computer-based test, CBT, right? And the marking pattern +1, +4, -1. So if you get an answer right, you are awarded 4 marks. If you get it wrong, unfortunately, they deduct a mark. Okay, so what can be the maximum marks? 120 into 4, 480. Theoretically, you can score 480. What can be the minimum marks? -120. If you get each one of them wrong, you can score -120 as well. All right. So theoretically, your score will range from -120 to +480. All right. Okay. The online application process has already begun. You may apply till May 4, but please try to apply as soon as possible. Okay. Now, many people ask this question that where do you put IPM from IIM Rohtak? Because now there are as many as 5 IIMs, all right, which offer IPM, Integrated Program in Management. I'm going to tell you for the nth time, we look at these IPMs only as BBA programs because we would want almost all of you to exit after 3 years, take a BBA degree, okay, exit, work for some time and try to get into an even better institute for MBA. Okay, so within the IIMs, how do we look at it? We shall give you some very interesting data. But if I look within IIMs and without IIMs, if I look at all the institutes put together for BBA in India, to me, this is very difficult to decide whether IPM from IIM Indore is number 1 or College of Business Studies from University of Delhi, BMS program is number 1. All right, but these two together will certainly occupy the top 2 positions. All right, absolutely no doubt about that. And we believe that IIM Rohtak, okay, will get rank number 3. But let's look at the IIMs. Okay, Vasi has a question. When we prepare for CLAT, we will not know anything about these examinations. So what is the use of taking it? No, you can prepare for both. Vasi, you can prepare for both. Okay. Look, English is something which is tested in almost all the examinations. Here also, 1/3 of the examination would be English. Quantitative skills is something which is tested in almost all the examinations. Okay. Difficulty levels may vary, right? So here also you have quantitative aptitude. Reasoning is something which you are tested on in CLAT as well. Here also you have reasoning. Whether that is analytical reasoning, okay, or some other type of reasoning, critical reasoning, okay, that depends or that differs from examination to examination. All right, but more or less 70 to 80% of the things which you are tested upon, at least the areas are the same. Structure of the test may be very different. Okay, so one major change, CLAT minus BBA examinations would be what? Would be your legal aptitude section. All right, please keep that in mind. Okay, all right. Now, so IIM Indore NIRF. Are you aware of this NIRF thing? National Institute Ranking Framework. Okay, Government of India's ranking. So when it comes to NIRF 2020 ranking, okay, IIM Indore had got rank 7. All right, that is thing number one. It goes in its favor. Moreover, it was the first to offer an IPM in 2011. So this year, the 11th batch would be joining. The 11th batch of IPM would be joining IIM Indore. When it comes to IIM Rohtak, NIRF 2020 ranking 21. Okay, and this it had introduced IPM in 2019. So 21-26 will be the third batch. IIM Ranchi, again NIRF ranking slightly better than IIM Rohtak. Theoretically better, I should say, because that is IIM Rohtak is at 21, IIM Ranchi is at 20. But it's an older IIM than IIM Bodh Gaya. So IIM Bodh Gaya and IIM Jammu. Okay, let's say you get into each one of these 5 IIMs for the IPM. Okay, IIM Indore should be your choice number 1. IIM Rohtak should be your choice number 2. IIM Ranchi should be your choice number 3. And IIM Bodh Gaya and IIM Jammu, they are the youngest IIMs in this lot. Okay, and both of them have introduced IPM only this year. Keeping that in mind, these two grade up would put on the bottom. All right, so this is how we think about this. All right, okay. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Please feel free to ask. Okay. All right. Now there is one very important thing. First of all, you need to keep one thing in mind, and that thing is that in the month of June, you have to appear for many entrance examinations. So you have to keep yourself very ready for that, because it's not going to be easy. Your examination will get over, your class 12 examination will get over in the month of June. Okay, and immediately after that, you may have to take a good number of entrance examinations. Okay, and that may not be very easy for the faint-hearted. All right. Okay, Raghav has a question. Is there any preference to those students in MBA program who do BBA course from IIM? Raghav Ranjan, if you do your course from IIM, this BBA from IIM, right? And if your CGPA, in case of IIM Rohtak, if your CGPA is 5, anyway you will get admission in the MBA program. Okay, what is the question of preference? This is IPM, Integrated Program in Management. So once you finish your BBA, you will automatically be getting a seat in the MBA program if you want to, but we would not want that. Okay, you guys are very young. All right, so once you finish your BBA from the IIMs, okay, don't you aspire for something even better? So why should you be doing your MBA from IIM Rohtak? But as far preference is concerned, what preference? What preference? MBA is all yours. The moment you get a seat here, okay, and you do not do very bad in the next 3 years, if your CGPA is not below 5, you will get into the MBA program of IIM Rohtak. In case of some other IIMs, they will look for a minimum CGPA of 6 in the first 3 years. All right, in case of IIM Rohtak, they would be looking, okay, for only 5. All right, okay. So what else? Liking the session, enjoying it? So please do give us a thumbs up and please chat as much as possible. All right, and please share it with all your fellow aspirants. Okay, and we keep coming with all important information to you, many wonderful sessions as well. So please do subscribe to this channel. Okay, now we also have a crash course for you. Enrollments are on, and this crash course is for BBA and HM 2021. Okay, keep one thing in mind: NCHM JEE, the biggest entrance examination for hotel management in India, may also get conducted on June 12th. So probably that examination would be in the first half, right? And IPM 80 of IIM Rohtak would be in the second half. You need to be very tough mentally. All right, prepare yourself for it. Prepare yourself for it because you have to appear for a good number of examinations in the month of June. All right. So this is about Grade Up's crash course. All right, now why take this course? Expert faculty for BBHM, BB and HM along with other entrance examinations, sufficient number of revision classes, day-wise study plan covering the entire syllabus to help you score better. Okay, all topics covered through live classes. The way I'm live to you right now, you can ask me questions, I can respond to those. All right, and daily quizzes to boost your speed and accuracy. What else? And this course includes 150 plus live interactive classes, 25 plus mocks for DUJAT, SET-B of Symbiosis, IPM 80 of IIM Indore or IIM Rohtak, and when they come with the exact test structure for IIM Bodh Gaya and for that matter IIM Jammu also, right? We are going to cover everything. 2000 plus practice questions, topic quizzes and PDFs for revision, full coverage of current affairs and service aptitude. Service aptitude is relevant for the hotel management entrance examination. Do not get confused. All right, and who are the faculty members? Very experienced people. Sanojam DB, who is an expert of verbal ability, English language. Okay, in other words, he has more than 17 years of experience. Rabia Zara Khan, someone who had appeared for the interview of the civil services examination conducted by the Union Public Service Commission. Okay, she's an expert of GK and current affairs. Krishnendu Datta, KD. Okay, again, another person who has more than 15 years of experience, and Ashutosh Gupta. Okay, probably the senior most person here in this group who teaches quantitative aptitude, right, and reasoning. All right, and he has, I believe he has 20 years of experience. Okay, all right, so prep smart, score better, go grade up, and prepare yourself mentally for the month of June. That is going to be difficult for you. Even after finishing your class 12 examination, you may have to appear for a good number of a battery of entrance examinations in that very month. Okay, on that note, have a wonderful day, and please do watch all our sessions on these channels. Thank you.